Hello, it's just a quick update. Since last we talked, I actually started and finished page 6 yesterday. Saturdays have been a great productive time for me, hanging out with friends in the Discord. And I've actually started on page 7, and I've gotten a fair chunk of it. This will be sort of a recounting of ISEULT's origin story, which takes place in this comic, which was actually originally 3 zines that I did about 5 years ago when I first started making comics. And I'm just now starting to get a little bit better at them. And in this one, Vuku the Ifrit transports her back to another world, but he takes away most of her magic that she had as powers. And so we start out with a dark panel, and then she wakes up in a hospital, and she's been in sort of this mythic fantasy world called Arcadia, but now she's going to be in a modern world where there's kind of like modern technology. So she's in a hospital now. Why are we frozen now? But crashed it. So all that said, the next page is we're going to switch scenes, and we're going to switch scenes to tell this other story. And the other story is going to be about a villain in this other world where ISEULT is. And the villain is called the Spiral Man. He ends up killing somebody, and ISEULT somehow gets wrapped up in solving the mystery and fighting the Spiral Man villain guy, who I haven't completely designed yet. I just know he's going to have this big spiral on his head somehow. I don't know how to design the whole character yet, but he's going to be sort of this villainous murderer character. And this story, once we have the murder, we jump back to ISEULT in the hospital, and she finds out about the murder somehow. Maybe she needed help from the guy that he kills, which is going to be on this page, and she can't get it because he's now gone. So 6 to 8 pages is what I'm thinking of. I have to work out like a little bit more details. I don't work from a script, I work from an outline, so I gotta like think about what I'm doing, but then I just kind of, I just sort of stream of conscious figure out where the story's going and try and fit it to the to my idea, my overall narrative idea. Anyways, please like, follow, and subscribe. There will be more comics. I'm gonna go back in. I might even make another video today working on page 7. Because it's in progress, and there's going to be some fun panels here. There's she's going to recount the battle against these cube-like monstrosities called the Scourge, and she defeats them. That all takes place in her origin story, so we know a little bit more about her. So if you're new to my character of ISEULT, you'll get to learn a little bit of her origin story, because I'm not gonna reprint this. It's too primitive. I think that I'm better as a cartoonist now, so I want to continue developing her story. All right, talk to you later. Please like, follow, and subscribe, and talk to you later.